With 2024 approaching very fast, Republicans in Raleigh are trying to make some more changes that will affect next year's election.
So they're pushing for a bill they say will lead to more bipartisanship, but critics warn it could lead to deadlock on some major decisions. Our Capitol reporter Michael Hyland is live in Raleigh. And Michael, Democratic Governor Roy Cooper already said he'll veto this.
Right. This has to do with who oversees elections and who has the power to decide that. Republicans have come to an agreement among themselves about some changes to make to the state's election boards just before the presidential election.
Okay.
Important changes are happening now in Raleigh before anyone casts a ballot in 2024. Republican state lawmakers will soon vote on a bill affecting the state and county boards that run elections. They're majority Democratic right now because Governor Roy Cooper is a Democrat. Republicans want to make them evenly split between the two parties. They would take power from the governor to appoint people to those boards and give it to the legislature.
We think it's very important that, when it comes to election administration, it not be subject to political influence, political partisan influence.
This is an extreme power grab.
Opponents of the idea warned on Tuesday that partisanship could lead the boards to deadlock on key issues like certifying election results and choosing early voting sites. Under state law, deadlock could lead to just one early voting site in a county.
Deadlock is inevitable, and this is not hypothetical.
They gathered just before the House was set to vote on the bill. Republicans delayed that, though, by a week, saying they needed time to make technical changes. Republicans have tried to restructure the boards in a similar way before, but courts rejected that. Voters also shot down a proposed constitutional amendment in 2018. Why are you all still going forward with this?
So we believe that having a truly bipartisan, equally standing Board of Elections is important. No party has a majority.
Democratic Governor Roy Cooper recently vetoed a different bill that would make Election Day the deadline for mail-in ballots. He said at the time he'll veto this bill as well once it passes. Republicans can override him and believe with the party's majority on the state Supreme Court that the bill will stand. These changes would take effect in July of 2024, just a few months before the general election. With this delay today, House leaders still expect to take up this bill early next week and get it on the governor's desk. Live in Raleigh, Michael Hyland, CBS 17 News.